Marvel Studios recently added not only Robert Downey Jr., but also Chris Evans to the upcoming cast of Marvel's The Avengers Doomsday and Marvel's The Avengers Secret Wars. Well, now it seems another Phase 1 Marvel actor is coming back to the MCU in an unusual way, in a way that I actually am very interested to see. Let's talk about this Marvel Phase 1 villain's return here on That Park Place. This is one that's more interesting to me. This is not sensational, but I did read a story in Deadline, which I'm about to bring up on the screen. Would you believe that Marvel is about to bring back another actor from Iron Man, someone who had a little bit of potential?
Oh, yeah.
And now they're doing another TV series. I'm actually looking forward to this Marvel TV series. And for those of you who follow me and my tastes, you will know what series I'm talking about. This one has an amazing showrunner attached to it. I'm very much looking forward to this from Marvel. I just have a lot of faith in the people that are working on it. He's also probably one of my favorite MCU characters, top 3, and has many of the best lines in the Marvel series. The Marvel Cinematic Universe series, but it's his show, but it's not this actor that's coming back. Peter Billingsley, that's beautiful. Dr. Phlox, yeah. Although I do think that Peter Billingsley, well, let's just let me just stop this intro here and just say that Faran Tahir is coming back to play Raza from the Iron Man films in the Vision series for Disney Plus. Why was I building this up? Because I wanted to frame it and how excited I am for the Vision series. I actually think that this is something positive that Disney is doing.
You should write for Variety and be an apologist for the MCU films then.
I was wrong, by the way. It was John Billingsley that played Dr. Phlox. Of course, I got that wrong. It's one of those days. Anyways, Faran Tahir, this story by Rosie Cordero. Exclusive Faran Tahir will appear in the Paul Bettany-led series Vision Quest, a WandaVision spinoff series for Disney Plus. I had to look here to see if this is italicized. I almost thought that they were naming the show Vision Quest, a WandaVision spinoff series for Disney Plus. They should just add the word adventure, and you're halfway to a theme park ride right there. But this is also the most recent time that I've actually seen them use the word Vision Quest. The word Vision series has been used a lot more often than Vision Quest. Sources confirm this one to Deadline, of course. Tahir will reprise the role of the villainous Raza, leader of the terrorist organization, the Ten Rings, who tried to kill Tony Stark in Iron Man. Fact check, no, Raza was not the leader of the Ten Rings. He was the leader of that cell of the Ten Rings in the first Iron Man film. And also, the Ten Rings was supposed to kind of be an Easter egg, depending on how they played out the second, third, and fourth Iron Man films. By the way, anybody remember what the original fourth Iron Man movie was supposed to be? The Avengers, or at least that's how Robert Downey Jr. pitched it to Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon obviously went a different direction there. Although, it could be argued in the first 30 Marvel properties that that was pretty much Tony's arc. They had the option of getting away from Tony's arc, but they decided to wrap that up. I am Iron Man to I am Iron Man there. Details are scarce on the new project, but as we previously reported, the Marvel Vision spinoff has been in development at Disney since 2022 and was picked up to series in May. It is believed to be centered on Vision. Well, that's a good guess right there, as he tries to regain his memory and humanity. After Thanos killed him in 2018's Avengers Infinity War, Vision returned in 2021's WandaVision. That guy dies all the time. I mean, if we're following the arc here, and again, Vision is one of my favorite characters in the MCU. I don't know, I guess I got a thing for android characters here. I have an affinity for the outsider character trying to figure out how to be a human in some way. Speaking of Star Trek here, because Faran Tahir was, of course, the captain of the first ship in the Star Trek 2009 reboot, and then he was and then of course that had oh man, why am I struggling with this? Terry Matalas came in and did the third season of Picard, and he's the showrunner on Vision Quest, which is the primary reason why I'm interested in Vision Quest. And of course, Commander Data. That Joseph Frost Ghost again living in my brain today. Data from TNG must be Jonas's favorite character. Yeah, Terry Matalas apparently wrote that scene. I don't know why it is. Brent Spiner seems to be in every single Star Trek series, but there was something about LeVar Burton looking at Brent Spiner and just saying in that voice in Picard, spoiler alert. Yeah, saying Data there that it just got me in the feels here. So the thing that we want to talk about here right now, and there it is, it's confirmation that it's Terry Matalas. Guys, why are they bringing back another Iron Man character, specifically one that is dead?
I think they want to make connections to back when the MCU was actually very profitable. The Walt Disney Company was very successful at the box office, especially in light of Robert Downey Jr. Coming back in some form. Doctor Doom, maybe something else, in the later stretches of the upcoming slate here. So I think they want to recapture that same energy, that same magic, and get people excited for, I don't know, a Mandarin like 10 Rings, something or another, deals with yeah, exactly, Jim T. Iron Man coattails.
Yep, that's let's see, where were we? Yeah, Iron Man coattails, or this one. I like this theory right here. Feliato. They're trying to remake the Mandarin again because, of course, the first Mandarin was, well, depending on how you follow the continuity here, chronologically, if you're watching them in series order, the Mandarin is a fake thing that was made up by Aldrich Killian, and then you find out in the one shot that there is actually a Mandarin in the All Hail the King one shot, and then in Shang-Chi: The Legend of the Ten Rings, you find out that it's actually a Chinese character actor, and then it became his daughter by the end because they needed to create the actual character so that they could replace him with a girl boss on that one. So the idea here that they're going to bring back this guy and he'll be working for the Mandarin, it sounds like he would be working for the actual Mandarin. If they decide to do a time jump thing in all of this, of course, Jarvis would have existed, but Jarvis would not have run into the character of Raza, because Raza, I don't think Raza and Jarvis would have run into each other, because Jarvis doesn't get installed into the Iron Man armor until after the phase or the Mark II. Sorry, not to get all nerdy here on this, but if they do like a memory sequence on any of this, Jarvis would not have interacted with this character or been in the Iron Man armor when he was fighting this guy. Maybe I'm crazy here. Or am I the only one excited for this series?
Yeah, that's the difficult part, right? Because the Vision as part of WandaVision, very good, and then started to get a little weird there at the end, especially with the mirrored vision there, whatever we're calling it.
White Vision, I do believe. Although
so racist.
I know, that's so funny to me. And appears to be a bleached version of the old one. I love that. The Vision versus Vision, that fight is it. I actually like, they gave Paul Bettany all of the best lines in WandaVision, and they gave Scarlet Witch and Teyana Paris the most like feminist, weird, your truth kind of garbage. I just in the end, Paul Bettany had a really good fight that is going on while they're doing the weird laser blast fight between Agatha and Scarlet Witch. That one did not stick the landing. But if you follow Vision off into whatever direction he's going, exit stage left, followed by a bear, that would have been interesting. But instead, we get to follow Wanda through most of the Phase 4 MCU, or whatever phase we're on. Who can keep track of it? Anyways, I'll be watching this one with great interest.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.